Hello everyone, Wenzeltron here, and we're back on Heroes of the Storm. And today's video, we're going to be going over Cassia. And now Cassia has actually received a few little changes, or not really, let me back that up. So, Cassia hasn't really received any changes, but she has basically come in as an adaptation to the current meta. She has a baseline trait called Avoidance. So she gets, while unmounted, Cassia gains 65 physical armor, reducing basic attacks by 65%. Pretty straightforward, as you would know, but you need to be able to know how to micro your character around pretty well to be able to make this get as much uptime as possible. And coincidentally, we have Tracer right next to her in my list of experience. And so any hero that is constantly auto-attacking or does lots of auto-attack damage, so Tracer being the most notable, but also we have Illidan that stands out, and then you also do have, I don't see him on here right now, but Greymane as well is a really good counter to her. Or a soft counter to that pick, rather, if you're in draft. And then the other thing that I've noticed lately as well is that her level 10 used to be Ball Lightning, but now people have started going Valkyrie, as it gives her an engaged tool outside of being just a auto attack based hero, which is somewhat rare within the damage realm. Most damage heroes don't really have any sort of like CC ability, like Valla has it, but for the most part, that's about it. And for Valkyrie to be that, it's interesting because it's kind of like Zul's Scythe, but it impacts the target. The first target it hits, it'll pull that, stun that target and pull it forward, which basically means you get a pick. It's almost like a Stitch's Hook. It's a little bit slower, but the path is wider, so it's a little bit easier to hit. And it does cause quite a bit of chaos. So with that, we're going to do a Cassia build. We're probably going to wind up doing the auto attack build. There are cases where I've seen the Q build, the Lightning Strike, or Lightning Fury, sorry, picked, but for the most part, it is the auto attack style build for Cassia as of late, and has always been the case, but it has received some tweaks here and there, but nothing too spectacular. So with that, everybody, let me know what you guys think of Cassia, and leave a comment in there, and whatnot. So let's get into the game, everybody. All right, everyone, we've landed on Tomb of the Spider Queen. As we all know, this is my favorite map in the whole entire video game. And looking at the teams, we don't have an actual tank on either side. We have Hanzo, Cassia, Thrall, Asmodan, and Anna. Or Anna, sorry, for those of you purists out there. And we have Genji, Stukov, Nazebo, Kerrigan, and Tychus. So for level 1, we will be going for Charge Strikes. So this is an activatable talent at level 1, and it will increase your basic attack damage by 20%, and will bounce between non-structures and enemy heroes, against non-structures to bounce to nearby enemy heroes for a total of 8 seconds. I was like reading that, and I'm like, why am I getting confused? So you had a Stukov that was trying to do some fancy stuff and things. Gotta make sure we keep microing so that we get as much value from our trade as possible. So, as for her basic abilities, you've already seen me use almost all of them. Our Q ability is a straight line skill shot, as you see here. The interesting mechanic is that when it hits a target, it splits out into 2 side projectiles that deals damage, some small cleave damage. So it kind of gets you used to positioning in specific ways, so they get maximum value with the talent. Her W ability is an AoE blind. After a short delay, it'll blind the enemies inside of it, and then you can do crit damage with all of your abilities. It's pretty interesting. As you saw there, I was just getting a whole bunch of crit damage with my Charge Strikes level 1 talent. So we did lose Thrall yet again in the top lane here. But we do have Tychus, who should fall like so. So you saw there, my W applied after I was already using my E ability, which is Fend. It's a short-range charged ability where I'm rapidly striking the enemy hero with my spear, and then you deal a decent amount of crit damage over its dealing, let's see, up for channeling up to 1.5 seconds, you're dealing 84 seconds every 0.25 seconds, and you deal half damage to non-heroes. So it can be used for a lane clear tool like so, but it requires some thoughtful usage as well. I would say that overall, Cassia is a little bit harder to play than most other ranged assassins, just because of how different her kit is for the most part. And the other note is that her range is much shorter. Her, as a ranged hero, she's only got a 4 attack range, which is pretty short. I mean, especially considering Hanzo's now in the game and stuff like that. We are going to do Inner Light, just in case we get rooted by the enemy team. We can get a little bit of AoE blindage out there, and maybe keep us alive, considering we don't have a front line that we can depend upon to keep us out of harm's way. I'm gonna head and group to the bottom lane real quick. Try to out-rotate this enemy team, since they're already doing much better on collecting these things than we have been so far. I gotta watch out for grenade.
Exceptionally done, healer.
Watching out for spiders. Nazebo's low on mana though, so we're okay. Can't just leave Ana.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
And they have enough to turn in, so we're not doing too great, but that's okay. No big deal. We actually lack a little bit of AoE damage or clearing potential on our side of the map, just with our setup. A little unfortunate, but you know, it's quick match. You know, sometimes you just don't have the tools necessary, and Ana just got jumped on, and well, c'est la vie. I don't know any French, so I don't know why I'm talking French. Looks like our Hanzo is out of mana almost. Bot lane already has his towers destroyed. Top lane has his towers destroyed. Not looking too great for the friendly team. If we can get our ult, and gonna have to tell Thrall to back on up before he gets ganked again. He's got hit by the spider web shadow wave thingy. So normally, I want to mention, instead of going for the Inner Light that I went here, I would normally have gone for Ring of Bleach. That is a bonus healing on the ability, or on all abilities that you... Come on, Genji, come for me. On all of the abilities that you hit with your fended target, or blinded target, sorry. So you can get a lot of healing with your fend combo, but Thrall still died by Kerrigan. That really stinks. Thrall really needs some help, or some love. He's not in a great spot right now, and it feels bad. I miss Thrall when he was good. That was a very long time ago, though. Back when he was my #1 hero. I'm gonna head to top now. So we normally do... I've seen cases where Fend is okay to go for, but for the most part, at least personal preference, I go for War Traveler. So when you're microing around, you get a stacking movement speed increase up to a total of 25%. That's all you need to leave, buddy. That grenade actually just saved Thrall, which is pretty good. So damage-wise, we're very low game, and I've already gotten 2 forts. Razmodan has done very little to keep the Nazebo at bay, which feels bad. It's crazy to see that Nazebo is still played quite a bit, considering... Oh my gosh. Thrall gets owned again. I'm trying to micro my way. I did blind them there, so I should be able to get out, no problem. There we go. So we have 20 gems. We have the only gems on our team right now.
Yes, agreed.
And Genji's here, so I'm just gonna back out. And there are already 10, so there's no way I'm gonna go turn in. Just gonna try and hope to God my team doesn't die and feed in to this any more than they already have. Did get a kill, so we're doing okay, but we are... No.
Weapons ready. We have lost a forge.
X strike on Genji, so that's good to know. So he can't chase us as well as he would if he had Dragon Strike. I am stuck in here, but I'm just trying to keep microing so I don't die. Just keep moving. Just gonna keep moving. We already used the D. So yeah. Nothing we can do right now. Team is not coordinated enough.
March forward.
So all this needs to back up. Yeah, nope. Not going in on that. Still not 10. So the fact that we're fighting is not good. It's like I almost need to get hit by Kerrigan's stun so that they don't get as much value as they should have. Like that. We need 10, but we're still fighting because our team has no lane clear. It feels so bad. This is my amazing song, guys. We're slowly creeping up to Hanzo's damage levels. And they get a double turn in. I still have 26 gems. So, yeah. She got the kill finally. Just took all of her shots. All right, so like I said, we're gonna go for Valkyrie either way. Does it kind of matter with this team? We don't really have a lot of stun follow-up, but you know, I think we can make it work. That was a good one, but just gonna back on out real quick. Throw, get out, get out. Now he's dead. Yes, still have 30. Just gonna try and use my charge strikes to destroy this web weaver as fast as possible. Can't believe I missed my Q there. And I also got hit by the wave. That feels great. We're just getting killed everywhere. Okay, get the wave, get this. Okay, just wanted to get the Sibi Cup before I died. Or rather, before she channeled the wave. Genji's doing Genji things. Feels really weird to not have any self-sustain right now. Okay, going up top. I have Valkyrie, so maybe we can hit Kerrigan with it or somebody. Or anybody. But I don't know. Oh, I don't know if we need it. Missed that one. So there we go. Valkyrie again. It misses. It's terrible and amazing. All at the same time. Okay, going to turn it now. Minion wave, don't let it kill me, Cassia. Okay, so this level range, I prefer to go for Thunder God's Vigor. Enemies hit by your primary missile reduce the cooldown of Thunder Fury by a maximum by 1 second. Or we can go slow. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go slow because they seem to be kind of hypermobile and stuff and things. We should either commit to this or not do it at all. Asman is going to get stunned. I have Valkyrie in a second. Zebo's here. They have a lot of zone control, so this is actually not good for us. Yeah. But they don't know how far we have it. I'm actually going to turn on to Stukov. And committing. Doesn't matter. Throw pits are real. It was so unnecessary when they had a so much better comfort boss. Well, we did 24,000 damage. I committed. I probably left and not died. But would it have mattered? I don't know. It's hard to say. Genji might die. Nope, he won't. You need to leave. She's dead. Toads. Spiders. Toads. Doesn't matter. She's just dead. I thought I used my E, but I didn't apparently. Boom! There we go. And the boss is dead. We lost all of our gems. All in another day of quick match, everybody. Let's see.
Agreed.
Anything else that I haven't talked about? I have tried a Fen build. I have tried the Q build. Q build is okay. It just takes forever and ever to stack up. Alright. Fen build is... like, that just takes way too long. Unless you have a consistent lockdown on your team, like probably Arthas for roots, I wouldn't go Fen. But here we go. We are at level 16, and my favorite here at level 16 is Martial Law. So basic attacks against stunned, rooted, or slowed targets. So this synergizes with my level 13 talent I picked. This will make us deal 3% of the hero's max HP. Pretty darn good. And then we will continue on with our plan. Got Nazebo. Going for Tychus. Missed the blind because he scooted past me. Should be able to kill... what's his face? Ow, being attacked by towers. Genji is behind me. Just gonna keep on running, but nope. Too much damage. Was eating tower shots. It was very hard to tell whether or not that was happening. Also, I believe Ana was not in position for healing whatsoever. So, yeah. Feels bad, team. We're doing so well. At least I would say so. 35,000 compared to Genji's 35,000. 2 deaths, 7 kills, 4 assists, and... or 7 kills, sorry. Oh, now he has 10 kills. That's a dead Tychus, though. If he can get a dunk... oh, he almost killed the... Anna. I don't think most people realize that you can actually micro catapult auto attacks so that you don't take any damage from them at all. I've seen a lot of people lately stand in them. Not recommended. Please. You just don't need to do it. Come on, attack me, please. It's only a 60 second cooldown for Valkyrie, so it's basically up for every team fight. Whoa, gosh, that was a supercharged. Was not expecting it at all. Dodge the stun from Kerrigan. Hanzo arrow is out, and we've regrouped officially. No one died. Hanzo has officially completed his arrow Q quest. So he's fully online there on the way to level 20 though. So we do have to be quite a bit careful. Good sleep coming out from Ana. As you can see, 316 damage here at level 19 almost. Okay, we need to back out of that. Dodge the stun. And there's a dead Hanzo though, because he did get caught out. And that is probably one of the #1 reasons why people do not want to pick Hanzo. Because you can pick Genji, and Genji does what Hanzo does, just better. So, yeah. Feels a little bit bad. And surprisingly right now, Kerrigan is in a very good spot. And that was a very good heal from Stukov. And we will fall. And that is going to be a good game, everybody. If we had performance-based matchmaking right now, we could actually be doing alright. But, sadly, our team just was not on the same page this game. But you know what? Sometimes that's just what happens. GG's. Everybody. Either way, got to show off Cassia's strengths, I would say. Alright, everyone, here we go. We got 41% of the team damage here. That's pretty damn crazy. Oops. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Anyways, we have 7, 4, and 3. Not too shabby. Thrall died 9 times, so there we go. That's why we were such on the back foot for the majority of that game. 44,000 hero damage yet again. And more than Genji. Actually, more than anybody in the game. Thrall was just behind us, though. And talent-wise, I did just about everything I normally would do. The only major switch I did was Valkyrie. At level 20, you can do the Valkyrie upgrade, which is increases the damage it deals, and it will root nearby enemies for 3 seconds. So this gives you a little bit more CC, and the more heroes it hits, the better you have setting up a kill on the one hero that you do hit, which is pretty cool. The other talent I love, especially with the auto attack build, is this one, Titan's Revenge. So this will make all of your basic attacks ignore armor, so very good against tank comps, especially if they have a garage, which is actually one of those things that kind of makes Cassia even better at level 20, because against garage you can kind of poke at him, and now that he doesn't pull, it makes it a little bit more manageable, and then it also increases her range, so it gives her a 6 range instead of a 4 range. Kind of a long time to wait for that, but you pick her for different reasons rather than her auto attack range. Alright everyone, so thank you all for joining me one more time. This is the Cassia video. I did the normal auto attack build that I would say is the go-to right now, especially with how the meta is changing with Greymanes and Tracers and Genjis being super powerful. Obviously, most heroes still do a ton of auto attack damage, so with that, you know what to do. She's not an everyday hero, but she's there for certain comps and certain situations. And that's the important thing to know about this game, is because you can use different heroes for different things. And so with that, everyone, thank you all for joining me one more time, and I'll see you in Hero Storm next time.